Hi everyone, First Form 5 Meteorologist Melissa Meeder here on your Friday afternoon. It's a cooler Friday out there compared to yesterday and the day before, but a really nice weekend overall is ahead. I'm excited to tell you about it. So today, a little bit cooler, as you can see on our camera, our Midwest heating, cooling, and plumbing camera. There are some clouds out there, but overall, we're going to generally see mostly sunny skies. These look like, to me, to be cumulus clouds, some high-level cloud cover, still mostly to partly sunny out there. It is a little bit cooler than yesterday. Most of us between 8 to even 16 degrees cooler than we were yesterday. So it is cooler, but there's lighter winds today, and temperatures are still pretty comfortable in the mid-50s. It's 56 right now. We've got a light breeze around 9 miles an hour from the north-northeast, so that's why we're a little bit cooler, a northerly breeze. But overall, I think today is really going to be a nice day, especially patio weather when we start thinking about that. And over the next couple of hours, we will slowly rise into the low 60s. I think we start to see a little bit more sun by the time we get to the afternoon. And 63 will end up being our high temperature today. We'll be a little bit warmer down towards the southwest. Upper 60s in Ottawa and Paola, Lacine, 70 in Garnett, around 60 degrees in Bethany, 62 in Chillicothe. So we are expecting, right around our average, give or take a few degrees. Our normal high temperature is 64. We are going to rise very quickly when we talk about the weekend. So for this evening, I talked about patio weather. Here it is. We're still in the lower 60s, light winds, and mostly sunny skies. So like I said, if you get cool easily, like if I'm going to go out into a patio and temperatures are in the 60s, I'm probably going to have a sweatshirt on, but it's going to be a nice day. That's all I'm going to say. We will then see a very quick rise in temperatures. We're near normal today, and then we are getting a lot warmer. We go from near normal to warm to even hot, I would say. It is going to be the warmest day of the year on Sunday, or at least so far this year. Of course, we're only in April. So today, 63. It's cooler, but it's nice. We add 10 degrees. We get Saturday, warmer, mostly sunny, a little bit on the breezy side, gusts up to 30 miles an hour, and then we get to Sunday, and Sunday, I put hot on there. 84, that's hot compared to, our average temperature of 64. That's 20 degrees above our average. And 84 with partly to mostly sunny skies, it's going to feel toasty out there. Our dew points will rise a little bit, so there will be a little bit more moisture out there on Sunday, so maybe feeling a little bit more muggy than we have been recently. Our dew points have been pretty dry lately, but there may be a noticeable kind of change in moisture outside for Sunday. Both days, Saturday and Sunday, will be breezy. We haven't seen temperatures in the 80s since October. October 30th, it was 80 degrees. It was either 80 or 81 degrees. I know for a fact it was 80. So haven't seen these temperatures since October. That's about, 6+ months. So we're due for an 80 degree day. Our average first 80 degree is actually on April 4th. So we're a little bit later, but that is okay. The 80s will be back soon enough. And we're talking about them coming back on Sunday. For the weekend, breezy at times, gusts up to 30 miles an hour, sustained winds maybe 10 to 15, some sustained winds of 20 miles an hour will be possible. But honestly, with temperatures around 84, personally, I'm kind of happy there's going to be a little bit of a breeze, because if you're just standing, the sun's coming down, we're not used to the 80s yet. So it will feel warm for our Sunday. UV index Saturday and Sunday will be at 6 to 7. That's in the moderate to high category. So keep in mind your SPF, that sort of thing. Sunburn can happen in about 40 to 35 minutes. So keep that in mind. You'll probably get a little bit of a tan over the weekend if you're spending some extended time outdoors. And I hope you do get out and enjoy these temperatures, because it is going to be very nice. Now, we'll be 84 on Sunday. And yes, I did use the background as pool water because the 80s remind me of summer. And then we start to cool off, though. On Monday, we drop nearly almost 20 degrees. And there will be the chance for some rain on Monday. It's very spotty 30% chance. It looks to be mainly north of I-70. And that's going to be for the first part of the day. So for the weekend, we're dry, we're breezy. We mostly see sunshine and a few clouds. Monday, a little bit more cloudy, small chance for rain. But other than that, it's going to be a nice weekend. By tomorrow morning, temperatures will be back to where they were about this morning. Cooler for others towards our northwest and northeast, falling into the mid to upper 30s, but most of us in the 40s around the metro. 41 in Kansas City to start off our morning. So I think overall, though, it's going to be, a nice weekend. We take a look at the 7-day forecast, and it's nice. It's relatively quiet precipitation-wise. If we look ahead to next week, small chances for rain on Monday and Wednesday and Thursday, but our warmest day of the next 7 will be on Sunday. Temperature-wise, there's going to be a little bit of roller coasters at times. Like, we're going to ride up the roller coaster as we get to Sunday, and then we'll cool down. And temperatures next week, a little bit more at bay between about the mid 60s to around 70 degrees. So those temperatures are nice. Well, they're not 84, but we're looking at those temperatures at or above our seasonal average for this time of year. So I cannot stress it enough. I hope everybody gets out and enjoys today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Should be really nice. Myself, Chief Meteorologist Luke Doris, will be here all afternoon and into the evening hours, bringing you any of the latest details for this weekend and the start of next week. I hope you join us as soon as 3:30, but I will leave you with this view of some cumulus clouds up by the Legends. Have a great afternoon and great weekend.